Alright guys, we're going to do a little video here today on how to clean out your barbecue grill. When you get a grease trap, you've been grilling bratwurst, you've been grilling anything that's kind of greasy, steaks, you get grease that drips to the bottom of your barbecue. And even when you are got the grease trap underneath to collect, some of it's just not going to be able to. So today we're going to take this grill, which is a Dynaglow propane barbecue. We're going to do a little bit of a thorough cleaning. Now, all you're going to need are a few things. You're going to need a hose. You're going to need a nice little scouring pad. And over here on the picnic table, we got some Dawn, which it'll work on this because, it could even clean up some baby ducks who have been sprayed with and gotten oil all over them. So it'll come in handy here. So all we're going to have to do is just open up the barbecue. You don't have to worry about taking your propane tank off. That's all sealed. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a mess. So we're going to take the grates off. We're going to take them out and just kind of clean any kind of crap that's down inside this little grilling bay here. Get a look at the burners. They're a bit dirty. So the first thing that you'll do is you'll take your hose. Nice and wet, you'll be able to lift that out. Just need to spray a little bit in there for about a minute and a half. Now we're just going to take the dish soap, which as you can see is about half empty. Just spill a little bit of that down into the trap. Real nice. Now take one of these Brillo pads. And as you can see, this greasy film, this yellow crap from all that beef and everything else is gonna come right up out of here. Look how nice and clean this is coming out. You look clean on your burner jets a little bit, which you're gonna have to spray those off when you're done. It's also really important that you spray thoroughly into your burner jets so that you don't get a plugged orifice where your burners are just unable to efficiently burn. Because if you are having some burners that are plugged, you're going to be wasting more gas, because anywhere that it's able to let out, it's going to burn that much harder. So you're going to lose all your propane that much more quickly. Now, as you can see, we've got a pretty nice area in there of all that grease. We're going to take the hose and we're just going to spray it out. I'm going to take a minute and adjust the setting on this hose, and we'll come back and spray the rest of it out. Okay, so now I've got the hose, this nozzle dialed to a rinsing setting. As you notice, I'm just going to spray this in here real good. Make sure to hit right into the burners. Unclog any of the grease in those little... because that's what you got here, are really small orifices in the fuel rails. And so we're going to take that, and then we're going to come back and scrub the grill grates real quick. So now you've got the barbecue grates, which we might as well just dump all our soap on these as well. They say don't drop the soap, but in this case, we want to drop as much of that as we can. And just start scrubbing real neatly on these. You don't have to necessarily put a ton of elbow grease in here per se. What's going to matter is just that you remove all this, because we're going to stick these out on the lawn and on the concrete here in a minute. And we're going to spray them down once again. Basically, it's the same procedure as we did in the grilling bay. It's just the grates, because what we're trying to eliminate here is the potential of any kind of a grease fire. Just don't want that. That, and more than anything else, we go to grill like a T-bone steak or a New York strip or anything good like that. You want it to taste as good as you can. The grease is going to contaminate your taste as well. I don't know about you, but I don't want to taste the grease of what I previously cooked on the grill. Take that, set it down real quick. Same procedure follows with the grate off the opposite side. As you can see, I've kind of neglected my grill for some time, and believe me, I grilled some bratwurst earlier with some friends on here. When we went in and ate that beer bratwurst, you can taste this nastiness. Not exactly what you're looking for, am I right? Any of my grill masters out there? So, all that again is just, you don't really need to have too many of these Brillo pads. One of these should be all you need. And as you can see, she's gonna be pretty well cached after that. So we're just gonna take and spray these down while they're on the lawn, where all the grease and everything else is just gonna go. Take this old silver shiny grill and just spray it down while it's closed once again. And then lastly, you'll just need to let this thing dry, presumably sit out overnight. And then at that point, you're pretty much ready to go back, put all this stuff together. Just give it a couple days to dry off. Just cook in the house. Burgers on the grill, steaks on the grill, even chicken on the grill is a hell of a lot better than doing it anything in the house, but it ain't gonna kill you to eat it inside. Just ain't as good. So with the grill looking the way it does, we're back to some fresh steaks on the grill by Sunday afternoon. Have a great night, everybody.